Привет, продолжаем. RoboCop. А что у нас вообще по планам? По планам, что у нас? Что у нас по навыкам? По навыкам у нас... Подожди, ну-ка. Да, это вкачано. Опа. Ну, таким уебанам сразу штраф. Они заебали нахуй меня уже. Ебать, еще столько народу тут много. Че у вас тут, все заебись?
What a surprise. Not everyone in this city would return a wallet.
I'd be letting my father down if I didn't, sir.
Your father must be proud of you.
О, это сын Бригза, блядь. Хуя себе. Интересно, тут что-то появилось или так и ничего не обновляется после того раза? Ебать, как светло. Короче, тут все, больше ничего не обновляется, ничего тут нету. Опасная утечка масла. Штраф нахуй.
Your arguments against voting are baseless. As residents of this city, you have an obligation.
Get lost, kiddo. I don't want them to unsuspend my sentence for beating up a snot like you.
Вот уебан, сука. Понакрасила везде хуеты. Мразь. Что тут случилось у вас?
Hey, Robo, could you help us? We're in quite a pickle.
Что у вас тут?
We have here a dead campaign manager from Mills's office.
This case is urgent, but we can't get inside the vehicle to examine the corpse.
For some reason, the car is electrified. Now that everyone's on strike, there's no one to take care of it, and I don't want to end up like a well-done steak.
I am glad to be of help.
And if you can look around for clues afterwards, you know, you never can tell with the electricity.
Bulbs are burnt out. Something must have caused a short circuit.
Так, короткое замыкание, лампочки перегорели, блять.
I assume a failure of the
Система
Magnavolt system.
Мегавольт дала
I will
сбой,
look
я
into
изучу
it.
проблему.
And if it wasn't for that, we'd have probably found the car on bricks and him in just his
Разрядить
boxers.
батарею.
I wouldn't be so optimistic.
Magnavolt is deactivated. It is now safe to investigate the car.
Great, but if you could take a look inside,
Внутрь на
just in
всякий
case.
случай.
Gladly. There is an earring on the front seat.
Сережка.
Could be helpful if we find out who it belongs to.
The victim was strangled. The rope was tied with a sailor's knot.
Может,
Not
кто
everyone
увидел?
can tie something like that.
Что еще? Что еще, блядь? А, телефон.
The deceased is holding the phone. The last number dialed is described as the office.
Was he calling his own office during the murder?
The phone, the
Certainly
earring,
worth
and a
checking.
sailor's knot. That's something to go on.
And the place itself is interesting. Less than 100 yards from the victim's office. I wonder why he stopped here.
I will go to the office to see if the victim left a message.
It's near the cinema on the 3rd floor. We need to finish here before we can join you.
Чего, блядь, офис рядом с кинотеатром на 3-м этаже, но мы пока не можем присоединиться, надо здесь все закончить.
Why did you not join the strike?
I owe Reed a favor.
And you're too close to retirement to risk it.
But there's nothing keeping you here, Officer O'Neill, apart from making my life less bearable.
Well, somebody's gotta watch your clumsy ass.
Why would OCP get involved in this case?
Not following politics, huh? The guy was Mills' campaign manager. OCP will do anything to get
OCP
Mills
пойдут на
elected.
все, чтобы Милс
If everyone
победил.
hadn't been on strike, they would have brought the whole station down here.
Подожди, так они за Милза? А Милс это который в участке сидит или чё? Черный, я не понял, нихуя.
Were there any witnesses?
There's that homeless guy across the street. He warned us about the current. He probably tried to steal something from the car. But it's hard to get anything out of him. His hand is fried, but he says he doesn't want an ambulance. Says he can't afford it.
I will let you know if I find anything in that office.
We'll meet you there, and maybe we'll grab a burger on the way.
Not on my watch.
Hey, I thought we were partners.
Подожди, подожди. Я не понял. И чё? Тут снова пройти, чекнуть.
Even though we would like to prevent them, medical errors happen. According to one study, they are the #1 killer among all demographics, and that is unacceptable.
I was scared to hear what the study found. I wish there was something I could do.
You don't have to be scared anymore because now there is something you can do. Donate money to the Institute of an Unexpected Miracle, and don't worry about medical errors. Each dollar you spend will make you feel more secure, and how you feel is half the battle.
I paid $10, and now I feel much safer.
This is not insurance. You will not be covered against medical malpractice at any medical facility.
Ебать, ну и реклама, конечно, я охуею просто. Просто охуеваю от такой рекламы. Блин, неужели тут ничего не обновляется из найденных вот этих шмоток? Короче, нихуя тут так и не появилось. Я ебал. Погнали тогда на место, блядь. Куда идти-то нахуй? Войти в здание, нахуй. Батя в здании. Долгожданная казнь военного преступника Эрнеста Де Диего закончилась неудачей, когда его военные сторонники Красной Крысы организовали кровавый протест. Он был помилован во избежание кровопролития. И все? И все? Где?
May I help you, officer?
I want to speak with someone from Simon Page's office.
Then you're in the right place. Agatha Crane, Simon's assistant. But I'm afraid we have to wait for Mr. Page if we want to go in.
Why?
A keycard issue. I have to recode them every week because Mr. Page has a thing about security. But sometimes newly encoded cards don't work. I call them unpredictable little things. They can ruin even the best schedule.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
What? Oh God. That makes my schedule irrelevant.
Were you or anyone else in the office yesterday after Mr. Page left?
No. Mr. Page always stays late, and just the two of us work here.
Allow me to check the phones. Mr. Page called the office during his murder.
Of course. But first we need to get inside. Maybe you could help with the door.
А это не будет типа взлом, блять?
Follow me.
All calls go through my phone. It's on the desk on the right.
Отдельное удостоверение, блять, похуй.
Things to throw away. I regularly clean my workspace. I don't like to be distracted by anything.
You have no new messages.
The phone on Mr. Page's desk is connected to his answering machine. It's the only one in this office.
Maybe he did not get a chance to record his message.
Ключевые элементы речи Милза. Что нужно донести Дельта-Сити? Что нужно донести Дельта-Сити правы? Первое. Создать отвратительный образ старого Детройта, прилагательные, которые нужно использовать. Тесный, грязный, старый, опасный, темный. Проводить ассоциации с преступностью, опасностью, отсутствием перспектив. Второе. Продать идею Дельта-Сити, прилагательные, которые нужно использовать. Безопасный, надежный, чистый, светлый. Пробудить ассоциации с лучшей жизнью, светлым будущим, надежной, надеждой на большее. Третье. Связать Милза с пунктом 2. Милза связать с пунктом 2, а Кузака с пунктом 1. Подчеркнуть, что Милз хочет для жителей хорошего, а Дельта-Сити воплотит это в жизнь. Ключевые элементы речи Милза. Так что, за Кузака надо тогда топить или что? Что я нихуя не понял. Вроде Милз тогда падала тоже. Вонючая падала.
Did Mr. Page like to sail?
It was one of his hobbies. I don't know who he sailed with, though. He kept me out of his private life. Mr. Page's computer. I don't have access to it.
А, блять, не вижу знака вопроса ебаного.
Mr. Page's private schedule. Some of his meetings were so secret that he arranged them for himself. I didn't even know about them. Receipts for gifts that Mr. Page gave during business meetings.
Ну, все, чё?
Did you find any leads? You know, perhaps you should check out Mayor Kuzak's team, as the death of Mr. Page plays into their hands.
According to his schedule, Mr. Page often met with a person marked as G. In fact, they met yesterday.
Oh, God. Could he be the murderer?
Do you know who that might be?
As I said, Mr. Page had a thing about secrecy. I wasn't allowed to view his private schedule, so I don't know all the people listed there.
What about his receipts? There was one for earrings. Who were they for?
For Gloria. Oh, God. G.
Gloria who?
Gloria Lindbergh, from Kuzak's campaign office. Mr. Page wanted her to change sides.
Do you know where she lives?
It's just a short walk from here. An apartment opposite the basketball court. I don't know the exact address.
Ага. Ну ладно, до свидания.
What'd you find out?
We have a suspect. I am on my way to question her. In the office, there is an assistant of the deceased.
I'll keep an eye on this place till you get back. Kurtz will be here in a minute. He just went to get us a couple burgers.
Угу.
Shh! He can hear you. Let him hear. They're fixing it with my tax money, and he's still sticking with that Mills bastard.
Блять, да я не поддерживал его, я просто попиздел с ним.
Drinking in a public place is against the law.
I'm not drinking. I'm drunk already. And I am home.
I will not issue a ticket. However, I recommend enrolling in the homeless help program.
I'm not homeless, so get out of my house.
О, навык, 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 навык. Что мы там качаем-то, я уже забыл. Удваивать критический урон. Давай.
The most important thing is to find balance. Harmony. Sure, you can work your ass off every day, but...
You want to sit on your ass while you're on the job? Fine. But for God's sake, just shut up.
Войти в отель. Что за отель? Хз.
You're back already, Grumpy? With all those colorful flags and balloons, any other cat would be in seventh heaven.
Maybe. You're way too early. The bachelorette party starts at 8.
I am here to meet with Olivia Blanche. What room is she in?
This is a by-the-hour hotel. People don't usually give names.
Dr. Blanche is in her 50s, bright long hair, possibly tied into a ponytail.
I gotcha. It's that classy lady. She's staying in room 405.
Thank you, citizen.
So, you aren't the real RoboCop? Listen, if your mature lady won't be able to satisfy you, I'm sure I'll find someone younger that would be happy to help.
Блять, я вот тут ходил, короче, на днях, неделю назад. 2 дня подряд ходил к зубному, короче. Делал себе зубы. Вот. И так получилось, что сначала я хотел вылечить себе 2 зуба. Я их вылечил. И думал, все, 2 вылечу, больше ничего делать не буду. Ну, по крайней мере, вот. Сейчас, там, до Нового года и так далее. Потом, когда я сделал себе эти 2 зуба, я, блядь, начинаю себе высматривать, во рту, блядь, гонять, что-то думать, что бы еще сделать. Какого хуя? И вот, бывало ли у тебя такое, но когда ты планируешь остановиться на, допустим, одном или 2 зубах, сделать их, потом, когда ты это делаешь, те зубы, которые тебя не беспокоили и которые у тебя там, ну, никак не побаливали ничего, и тебя не мучили никак, начинают, блядь, как-то себя проявлять. Ты начинаешь чаще за него цепляться, хотя до этого ты за него не цеплялся. Он начинает у тебя там, я не знаю, как-то постановать, просить, блядь, ну сходи, ну вылечи меня, падла, поменяй мне пломбу. Меня так вот эта хуйта, блин, накаляет, это просто пиздец. Так, блядь, на 2 зуба столько денег потратил, просто ёбнуться. Блядь. Походу, еще бы на 2 надо. Все-таки, даже не на 1, еще бы на 2.
It's you. Thank you for coming over. Do you really think I'm in danger?
Not as long as I am here. Tell me what happened again.
Someone stole my work computer from the precinct. But the only thing of value are my research notes. Your evaluation especially.
Does anyone else know about your research?
OCP requested confidentiality, so they're the only ones who know about it. You don't think the old man has anything to do with it, do you?
Did you notice anyone suspicious at the crime scene?
No. But after a recent hacking attempt, Engineer Morgan fitted my work computer with a tracking device. You could download its last coordinates from my private computer. It's right there on the desk. Maybe this will help you find the culprit.
I will find them, and they will pay.
Actually, even if those thieves were after my research, they'd be disappointed. I keep most of my notes on paper, including my conclusion. I know the whole process wasn't easy for either of us, but I'm sure you felt there was progress. How do you feel about doing the final session now?
Блять. Хз, давай.
I promised to adhere to our working relationship.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You agreed to a non-compulsory evaluation. Does that mean you felt our sessions are helpful?
Ну, я пообещал продолжать.
I promised to stick to it.
A lot has changed since we started. Do you remember how you perceived yourself back then?
I was struggling to comprehend my own existence.
That's not quite right. But since then, did you have a change of heart? How do you consider yourself now?
I am a machine.
The results of our sessions might surprise you then. Through our time together, I've learned a lot about you. And one thing I know for sure is that you're not some kind of soulless OCP robot.
Why do you think so?
Could a machine create a real bond of friendship such as you and Officer Lewis have? Do you think a machine would bother to help a drug addict believe that there is a place for him in our society? Do you think a machine could teach a newly appointed officer what it means to be a real policeman? Or oppose orders of his superiors to fight for a good cause?
Would an actual person glitch?
We should make a clear distinction. These so-called glitches are your memories. It seems to me that they manifest themselves in unusual ways because they are trying to get through a mechanical barrier. But as memories in the past make up everyone's personality, those memories make you who you are as well. This is what makes you different from a machine. You should not fear them, but embrace them.
But there is also the other kind.
And that worries me. But the malfunctions you're referring to seem to be strictly technological. I'm afraid someone is using your mechanical side to mess with your psyche. They would be more successful if it wasn't for your human side. And no wonder. It's probably your strong will that allowed you to bear the extraordinary burdens. And it's also what's been protecting you from totally malfunctioning. I don't know a single person who could endure that. So if this evaluation was to determine whether you're human or not, my answer is you're not just a human, but an exceptional one, Alex Murphy. Don't you ever forget that, unless you want to have me on your case again.
I will try. Thank you, Doctor.
Короче, она
Use
сказала,
my
что вы
computer to
человек,
download
Алекс
the
Мёрфи.
coordinates of the tracking device. It's right there on the desk.
I have the coordinates.
Hello, Dr. Blanche. I got a special delivery for you.
But I haven't ordered anything.
I only need your signature. Can you please open the door?
Can I sign this?
She's not alone. RoboCop is
Ты уебище, ты чё, блядь? Блять, ёбаное говно. Дайте мою хуету сюда.
Were they here to kill me?
We need to move. Lewis, there was an attempt on Dr. Blanche's life.
Есть покушение на Лию Бланш. Она в порядке? Да, но ей нужно сопровождение. Подвигаюсь. Я уебаный. Бля, убил просто кулом, охуеть. Кулы ваншотают, что ли?
want the research?
I will figure that out.
Куда идти? А, блядь, туда?
Enemy contact.
О, откуда?
Follow me.
Can we rest for a moment?
No, we should not stop.
It's a
Нам
dead
нельзя
end.
останавливаться.
We need to look for another way.
I will make a way.
Я могу пройти. А, я могу пройти?
Thinking of making a way. This room is getting awfully hot. Concentrate on the positive, Olivia. This heat is just too much.
We must keep going.
Да, пойдем. Через низ.
You, I'm so glad to see you. The sprinklers aren't working.
Граничь угрозы? Какие угрозы? Не понял, где газовый баллон? Блядь, что за хуйня? Открыть клапан разбрызгивателя. Это у меня такое... ощущение, блядь.
The fire's dying out.
There's someone's footsteps upstairs.
I will make a way. Follow me.
Oh, wow. I've seen messes here before, but not quite like this.
We've made it. Oh, thank God.
Валим.
But what should we do now? I'm finally starting to understand. The shooting, the blood, seeing it firsthand, it puts everything into perspective. What I think I'm trying to say is, thank you.
My duty, madam.
So what now, Murphy?
I will follow the signal to track the doctor's computer. You will keep her safe.
Safe from what exactly? Who were those guys?
Mercenaries on Wendell's payroll.
The same ones that paid me a visit at the hospital? Wendell should be grateful. You keep reducing his overhead.
I am expecting a huge payoff.
I hear that.
А что такое? Чтобы отслеживать точное расположение цели, используйте индикатор уровня сигнала в верхнем левом углу интерфейса. Процентное значение повышается, когда вы движетесь в правильном направлении.
Officer Washington is requesting backup on St. John's Street, outside the fishmongers. Multiple armed suspects sighted.
Так, а тут что делаем? Глория, это кто? Ух ты, нихуя себе. Ух ты, нихуя себе. Ух ты, нихуя себе. Сколько всего. Подожди, наверху что? Ой, блядь, напугало, я ж думал, сейчас тут...
Are you Gloria Lindbergh from Mayor Cusack's office?
So OCP is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
Oh, too bad for him. I kind of liked him. So why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are involved.
On what basis?
Улики на месте преступления.
We found evidence that you may have been at the crime scene.
What a surprise. Evidence found by OCP, perhaps?
Did you or did you not meet yesterday?
I was supposed to, for business. But Simon called my office and canceled the meeting.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
If OCP wants to frame me, you probably won't back off anyway, so come on in.
Хуя хата, блядь.
I was wondered if there was a man hiding under that shiny armor.
Is this a gift from Mr. Page?
He gave them to me when we met. He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor. I lost the second one. I have a second glass if you want to loosen up. I have a prescription for them. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed.
Речь Кузака, Черновик 1. Программное заявление. Спасти город. Первое. Что для нас значит город? Вызвать эмоции. Ностальгия, солидарность, уют. История из жизни. Воспоминания о запахе свежего хлеба, доносящемся из пекарни. Соседи помогают друг другу, а дети беззаботно играют на улице. Прошу прощения. История жизни. OCP разрушает город. Вызвать эмоции, страх, ярость, ощущение несправедливости. История жизни. OCP позволяет преступникам оставаться безнаказанными и разрушает здания, чтобы они упали в цене, как Мэй. 3. Только Кузак может спасти город. Вызвать эмоции, гордость, желание отомстить, вернуть власть над городом. Примечание. Заставить Кузака говорить по сценарию, а не болтать не в попад. Бля, я ничего не понимаю.
I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime, is it, officer?
Хуя себе.
Do you like it, officer? Such strong hands can probably tie strong knots. I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones. So? Am I under arrest? Maybe you want to cuff me?
Be careful what you wish for. According to Mr. Page's schedule, you met often. Too often for business meetings.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office. We slept together a couple of times, and there was something electrifying about it. Secrecy, his connections with OCP, the consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us, and OCP killed him. They were afraid he might give me Mills's campaign details.
You claimed that Agatha Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew, but she blackmailed Simon. She's ambitious. She wanted to get a promotion out of it, but Simon fired her.
When was Agatha fired?
Maybe a week ago? You should talk to her, not me.
I intend to do that. Please stay at our disposal.
Missing you already.
Чё за Агата, блядь?
Officer Neal, come in. Is the victim's assistant still with you?
O'Neill here. We have a problem locating her, but I can assure you she didn't leave the office. You'll see what I mean when you get here.
On my way. Keep Ms. Crane there and be careful. She is our prime suspect.
Understood.
Это у которой я сейчас, блядь, которая подбирала карточку в доме там, блядь.
Okay, Murphy. So where are you headed now?
I am following the signal from the doctor's computer.
That's handy. You're gonna keep me posted if you find anything, won't you?
Affirmative. Murphy, out.
I hate when you do that. Loose out.
Бля, я уж напугался, я думал.
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one here. Kirk showed up soon after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air. She couldn't have left the office without us seeing her, though.
We must find her. New evidence suggests that she is the murderer.
Once again, let's just check every corner. She couldn't just disappear.
How do we know that the missing lady is the one who did this?
She had a motive. She threatened to reveal Page's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
Опа.
A secret button hidden in the desk. This is getting more interesting.
As long as it's not red, I think we could...
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
It looks like she used a computer. Maybe we can find something there.
A message here says there is a panic room in this office. There is also an access code.
Panic room, Magnavolt. This Page guy didn't like to let anyone in.
At least the hide-and-seek game is over.
$95.84.
Open sesame.
Ah, sure. Keep reminding me of the
Just
delicious
delete already.
sprinkled burger buns we have.
Здорово, мать.
Agatha Crane, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
It was just removing an obstacle.
You have the right to remain silent.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job. What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to an attorney.
This is my attorney. I wasn't born to end up in jail. I was born for great things, and only I decide my fate.
Можно будет рассказать суду об этих проблемах.
If you do not talk about it yourself, no one will understand your effort.
There is a lot to tell. Everyone should know how much it took for me to get to where I am. I have to overcome obstacles. Your sole goal is to move forward too, so you understand.
Okay, lady, show's over. You're coming with us. I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
Опыт-то дадут мне или чего? Нихуя не дали опыта. Ну, дали, но мало.
Need some rubble?
No, but it might be covering something that I am looking for.
It will be like searching for a needle in a haystack unless you have some kind of X-ray vision. Any joy?
I need to see what is underneath.
Then you'll have to wait. There'll be a truck to move it in an hour or two. It's not like you can move the whole thing anyway. You're not a Finnican train, are you?
I am much more than that.
Я куда лучше поезд догорит.
Shit! You're like a freaking bulldozer. Is that what you were looking for? A manhole cover?
I need to get underground.
Well, not through there, you ain't. If the sewers are what you're after, then you should use the entrance behind the mark. Just under the overpass.
Thank you, citizen.
Пойдем.
Another respectable citizen on their way to the sewers. Is there a party going on down there? Some of them ain't come back. Let's hope it's not an...
Lewis, tracker coordinates lead me to the sewers. I am entering now.
I can't hear you very well. It must be bad signal. I've taken Dr. Blanche to the safe house.
Lewis, you are breaking up.
Watch your step. This might get dangerous. Make sure to contact me. Back up. Stay safe.
Нихуя. Это погибл недавно. Что-то, блядь, с ними произошло здесь. Локации как будто в резике, блядь. Так, еще навык. Давай вот сейф без комбинации, чтобы открывать. Бля, не ту кнопку нажал.
Seem to get hold of him.
Никак не получается связаться. Льюис, прием.
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I found a signal booster.
A signal booster underground?
The entire OCP communication network runs down here. It looks like the mercenaries were tampering with it.
I wonder what they were up to.
Whatever they were planning, I am going to stop them.
Что, блядь, случилось? Блядь, короче, мой пистолет лучше всего, я отвечаю. Мой пистолет лучше всех. Я тут сколько всего. Ой, дискета имба. Дискета имба. Да, блядь. Турель OCP, неподвижный враг, открывает мощный подавляющий огонь. Блять. Понял. Ладно. блядь. Вот и все, ёпта. Подожди. Хуя у них тут. А, их же можно перепрограммировать, туры.
Please, don't kill me!
Do not be afraid. I am a police officer.
I had this nasty dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewers. Oh, wait.
Нихуя, как он так хватает? Как он так притягивает к себе, я что-то не понимаю. Я не могу идти. Во, блядь, я не могу ходить. Бля, мины. Бля, что делать? Она такая слабенькая. Блять, уебаный. Сразу умер, нахуй. Что уебище, блядь? Сука, блядь. Подробное о соединении. Внутреннее соединение коммуникации OCP штаб. Подключено. Отчет сотрудников Антоновский вандал. Ограничение доступа только исполнительный директор.
Lewis, I found the computer.
What did they need it for?
Retrieving and processing data from my evaluations.
Where was the data going?
OCP's mainframe computer. To access it, you need staff credentials, and they have been using Wendell's.
You're saying that OCP has Wendell on their payroll?
The old man is the one who signed his contract.
That son of a bitch. I knew he was behind all this. Can you send us over that data?
I'm uploading it as we speak.
I'll make sure Reed sees it ASAP, so we can get you a warrant for the OCP headquarters.
I am heading to OCP headquarters
Нихуя
now.
выдвигаемся к штабу OCP, блядь. Ебать. Карта канализации. Так, что там по навыкам? Все, валим. Бля, не понял. Че, я не туда, блядь, свернул? А, блядь! Там же выход был, точно, сука. Почему не зашел сразу отсюда, мне интересно. Киберслед, сомнительная ситуация. Так, а дорогой друг, а давай на этом закончим. Продолжим в следующей серии. Спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся.